Ooh, all right. Wake up, Barca. I think I got something to say to you. It is time to wake up in Barca. Good morning, Cules, from around the world. It is I, the undefeated mustache John. We've got a match coming up tomorrow against Cadiz, so we're going to do a little preview of that, but we're going to catch up on the news. A statement from Joan Laporta, a message to the Barcelona supporters. We're going to go over that. We're going to read between the lines, see what he's actually trying to say to us. We'll take a look at all of that, and we'll catch up with the undefeated community on today's show. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Mustache John. Let's go. All right, so first thing I noticed is that we still have a Cules in the building, despite being told Monday, that it was going to be his last show. We still got Cules, so let's see what's going on. Cules says, good morning. Due to COVID restrictions, new job changed hours, and I can now watch more Wake Up and Barca. Great news to wake up to. Welcome, Cules. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Eli, hello. Carlos, what's up, buddy? Más que un club indeed. How we doing? Glad you're starting our day with us. Barca Messi is here. Coffee at Dawn is here. Cheers, my friend. Am I missing anybody? I apologize if I did miss you. Mares, how we doing? Good morning to you. All right, folks. So we got Cadiz coming up on Thursday. That's going to be 4 o'clock. That's going to be right here on the Undefeated channel. We're going to be going live at 3:30 Eastern Daylight Time. We'll do a little pregame show. We'll talk predictions. We'll talk lineups. If there's any news between now and then, we'll go over that too. All right. So come back for the Cadiz match tomorrow. Kickoff is at 4 p.m. Pregame show starts at 3:30. That is Eastern Daylight Time. So convert that for your time zone because we are worldwide here on the Undefeated channel. How are we feeling about Granada? We haven't talked since then because that was Monday night. So we had Wake Up in Barca on Monday. Then we had the match. I, of course, was a little bit late for that. I wasn't here for the Granada goal, but I was here before halftime. We got to hang out. And so let me know. What do we think now? It's been a couple days. We've had some time to digest. But it was rough. I liked the mentality that I saw from Barcelona. I liked that we didn't give up in that match. I liked the tenacity that we saw from some of the players. Lack of creativity in the final third, though, you got to say. Arguably, outside of Araujo scoring the goals, Dest might have been man of the match if it wasn't for that late equalizer. Dest moving to the left-hand side after Balde got injured, and Dest all of a sudden found his confidence. It was the strangest thing. Eli, not going to do puppy cam right now just because I have to set that up, and usually I don't do it for Wake Up in Barca just because it's a little bit of a shorter show. But I did get a new camera. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you guys. I did get a brand new camera. Right now, I'm just using a webcam. That's what we got right here. That's just a webcam. That's why most of you probably have noticed that the quality of video could be better. So that is why I just got myself this nice Sony A6000. It's going to be pretty baller. HDMI cable. Let's go. So I've had this for like 5 days now. Just haven't had the time to actually set up. So what we're going to do, maybe tonight, maybe over the weekend. We'll see. Actually, it would be good if I did it tonight so I would have it ready for the Cadiz match. Put that back down there. Hopefully, here shortly, we're going to have brand new camera set up. It's going to be HD. Let's go. So we're making investments, folks. The channel is growing. The community is growing. I'm ecstatic about the community that we have built here on the Undefeated channel. It's quite nice knowing that 3 days a week plus a bonus when we have a match, I get to show up. I get to hang out with all of you in I was going to say like-minded, but we're not even all like-minded. We're all very different. We've got, I think, a diversity of ideas and perspectives here, which is nice. But there's a lot of support in this community as well. So it's good for me to have this place where I can show up, feel that love, feel that support, start my day with you all, because life can be crazy sometimes. So know that for all of you as well, when life is giving you those crazy curveballs and shit's weird, you can always come hang out with us, have a good time, hopefully get some laughs, express your opinions about the football world, and just know that there is love and support in this community for you. All right? Cheers to all of you. I love you very much. All right. With that out of the way, folks, should we talk about Barcelona news? I think we should. I know, Puyol. I know, buddy. Mama's upstairs working out, so she doesn't want both puppies bothering her. So Puyol's got to hang out with me. Anyway, we're going to catch up on the news. There's one thing in particular I want to talk about, and I'm sure it'll come up first. No, it didn't actually. All right, well, let's see what we got. Oh, yep, there it is. Barcelona Blaugranes. Joan Laporta sends another message to Barcelona fans after the Granada draw. And it was actually on Barcelona's website too. So let's see if that pops up. Here we go. Joan Laporta, we know how to solve this. This is a message to the fans. Joan Laporta, we know how to solve this. FC Barcelona uses social media to send out a message to the Barcelona supporters. So this is for Cules around the world. In the wake of the draw with Granada, FC Barcelona president Joan Laporta has issued a new message on social media to Culers worldwide. I go back and forth on this. I say Cules without the R, and maybe it's the difference of Spanish versus Catalonian, but sometimes I see it with the R in there, and sometimes I see it without the R. And I typically say Cules, and I don't know if there's a difference. I feel like I looked it up before and the internet was just like, yeah, you can use either. But I might be wrong by saying Cules. Do I need to switch it to Culers? Or is it still pronounced Cules? Somebody who speaks Spanish, let me know. Or Catalonian, even better. Maybe that's what... Guys, is that a little video I could do? Is it Cules or Culers? Maybe we can do... Let me note that. Hang on. Because I need to come up with, we've talked about this before. I need to come up with some stuff that I can leave on the channel that isn't going to be outdated after a week. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do some stuff where it's like, is it Cules or is it Culers? That would be fun. You know, historical Barcelona stuff. I think we talked about that too. Like, where does Barcelona get their crest from? Like, why does it have the English flag in it? Stuff like that. I could do videos like that. And then the question is, let me jump back over here real quick. Then the question also becomes, turn that off. There we go. I'm so smart. The question becomes, would I put those short little videos on YouTube or would I put them on TikTok? I know we're supposed to be talking about the news and we'll get into it for a second, but I am constantly debating if I need to spend more time on other social media platforms to try to drive people in here. It's kind of a mixed debate. I've seen YouTubers say that it's not worth your time. Getting people to jump platforms is just hard. But I also see that there is kind of a lack of a Barcelona presence on TikTok, aside from All Things Barcelona. I believe that's his tag. Young guy doing news updates. He's got way more followers than I do, and I'm pretty sure he started on TikTok after I started this channel. So not to compare, even though I just did. But I'm pretty sure I could throw some stuff on TikTok, drive a community over here, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. Like, there's still so much more I can do on YouTube that I'm not doing yet. So why split my time in that way? You know what I mean? Just saying. Anyway, and coffee, we were talking about that too. Cules came out and said, absolutely not, can't rename the channel. But we were talking about doing either like the undefeated Cules or undefeated Blaugranes or the undefeated Cules community, like something like that. I think the undefeated Blaugrana was the one that I liked the most. Because here's the thing. We're definitely, if there is a name change to the channel, we are 100% keeping undefeated as part of the name. Will Mustache John always be a part of the name channel? I'm not sure. That's the part that might get swapped out for something Barcelona related. You know what I'm saying? That is a possibility. Eli says, all I got is YouTube. I don't have TikTok. Fair enough. I say that because I think it is the platform of the future. I think it's going to gobble up Instagram and Twitter. So we'll see. Stuff to think about. Let me know your ideas. Let me know your thoughts. Thrawn, good morning, sir, says Alpha Barca. Good name. I don't think that fits me, but it is a good name. Anyway, let's get back to this news. Let me know. If you do have suggestions for name changes, let me know. I think the undefeated Blaugrana is the front runner if we were to do a name change. That's probably at the top there. Pollo, just relax, buddy. Just hang out for a little bit, okay? We're doing the news. We're about to go over the lineup here in just a little bit. Yeah, we're going to talk lineup. We're going to talk prediction for that game coming up against Cules. It's okay, buddy. I know. You're fine. Okay, so back to Joan Laporta. In English, he says, thank you for supporting our team, Culers. I ask you to continue doing it. We know what needs to be done to solve this situation. We are Barca. Ay, yay, 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 yay. There's a longer statement than that, I do believe. And maybe if we jump into this one, it'll give it to us. I think this will give us a little bit more. Yeah, here we go. All right, so this is the statement to Cules around the world from Joan Laporta. This is the message to the Barcelona fans. Hello, Barcelona fans. I ask you to keep supporting our team. The team needs you. They are thankful to you. You know we are experiencing a difficult time, and these are the moments when we need you to stand by us. This week, a Barcelona delegation is going to be in Palos de la Frontera to a supporters club event, which coincides with the match in Cules. In Cules, you can be sure that the team will try to win. I don't know what will happen, but no matter what, in the next match against Levante this week, keep supporting our team. The team needs it. And try to remain calm. We know what needs to be done, and we will sort it. Interesting words from Joan Laporta, especially that last tag there. We know what needs to be done, and we will sort it. What does that mean? What does that mean for all of you? Let me know your thoughts while I get caught up on the chat here for a second. Eli asks, what do I think on Coutinho's impact? We'll talk about that when we get to the lineup here in just about 4 minutes. We're going to jump into the lineup. Not happy, not impressed with Coutinho. Pulling for him, rooting for him, not impressed. How about making some short about the club? What do you got in mind, Coffee? Many people tend to watch shorts more. If you're talking about shorts, like the actual shorts, yes, and that's kind of what I'm talking about with the TikTok stuff. YouTube shorts are just a version of trying to create a TikTok. You know what I mean? So yes to that. And I'm pretty sure I can. Not even pretty sure. I could make 5 days a week. I could make a 1-minute video just saying, hey, here's what's happening in the Barcelona world. Tune in to Wake Up in Barca to talk about more. I could absolutely do that. I need to get in the routine. You know what I mean? I'm pretty good at consistency when I just make small changes over time. If I go from nothing to, I'm going to do this thing every day, I'll get overwhelmed. I'll lose it. But stuff like Wake Up in Barca, for example, we started that over the summer. I said to myself, what is a time of day that I can commit to for more than a couple days a week, at least 3? What would that look like? And I landed on, you know what? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I can show up at 7 a.m., do a 30-minute show, sometimes a little bit longer, call it Wake Up in Barca, and go from there. That created the consistency on the channel that carried us through the summer, and now we're back to La Liga action for Barcelona. So I'm kind of working out what is that next consistent thing that I can tag on. And maybe it is shorts that can then get transferred over to TikTok because it drives people to the channel. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what we can do. Anyway, what do you think about that comment? Try to remain calm. We know what needs to be done, and we will sort it. Does that mean He knows what needs to be done, as in like, oh, well, we need to get the finances in order. We need to get our injuries down. We need to bring in some bigger names. Does that mean that we're looking at someone other than Ronald Koeman? What does it mean that he knows what needs to be done and we need to sort it? What else we got here? Eli says, are we versing Cules in La Liga? Yes, it is a La Liga match. I want to make sure I'm not completely wrong about that. I want to make sure I'm not making the assumption. Let me see here. No, it is La Liga. It is a La Liga match, and we are currently sitting. I'll go ahead and take a look at the table, and this will lead us into the lineup and match prediction. So if we look at where Barcelona is in the table, we're currently 8th, but we got 2 matches in hand on Atletico Madrid, 1 match in hand on Real Madrid. So we can get up to 11 points. We can be 2 points down from Real Madrid with a win tomorrow. 2 points down from Real on 5. I'll feel good about that. If we get a win against Cules and we're 2 points down from Real Madrid, even on matches, I'll take that for now. Real Madrid are going to be tough to contend with in La Liga. They just kind of have that. They seem to have that energy about them this year where they're getting late winners. They're getting 3 points when they should have gotten 1. And that's really what carries you over the line. So that could be tough. Kuda says Coutinho looked like his Reds days, waiting for Sturridge to finish for him. Damn, Kudis. I appreciate the throwback and a sick burn. Shout outs to Daniel Sturridge. Where's Levi? Look at that. Speak of the devil, as they say. I believe Levi was in here on Monday. Correct me if I'm wrong, Levi. Coffee says John is not looking at the questions if word Koeman is there. What? John is not looking at the questions if word Koeman is there. What are you talking? Coffee, say that again. What did I miss? Did I miss a question? I know, pretty wild, Eli. You are missed here, Levi. When you're not here, people shout out your name. They say, "Where is Levi?" All right, shall we go over lineup and predictions, my friends? I gotta actually open up my software here. I was not ready. Well, let's see. Coffee, was it the question about shorts or about making some short about the club? Rename the channel. Oh, here we go. Hey, John, if Koeman gets sacked, will it give a negative impact on Memphis because Koeman was a reason Memphis is a rival at Barca? I would say yes. I don't think Memphis is there because of Ronald Koeman. I think he's there because of the club. But I would say certainly when you lose a manager that you have a close relationship, that's always going to have some kind of impact. Even if it's not drastic, it might be on his mind a little bit. It is possible. All right, let's open up my lineup here. Give me a second while that loads. All right. Open this here. Get that. And I think we'll be ready if I screen share. Nope. If I do this, there we go. I know what I'm doing here. Let's see. What else? What's this about Roberto Martinez? Ooh, no, Levi. Tell me what you heard. I didn't see that name specifically brought up. I am a little bit concerned about Joan Laporta's maybe cryptic message of we know what needs to be done, yada yada, whatever the quote was exactly. I don't want Roberto Martinez. Ugh, that's not a good look for Barcelona. That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Levi says Cules won't be easy. I agree with you, good sir. Where is Cules in the table? 13th, 5 matches, 5 points. All right, got 1 win, 2 draws. I agree with you. That's not going to be an easy match. Again, Barcelona's suffering from lineups, so it's going to be tough. Eli's birthday tomorrow. Well, a good happy birthday to you a day early. And come back tomorrow so we can celebrate during the Cules match. That will be right here on the Undefeated channel. We're going to be going live at 3:30 Eastern Daylight Time for the match. Right now, we're going to go over lineups and predictions. Levi says there's no difference between him and Coleman, both very similar careers. Yeah, I don't think it's an upgrade to bring in Roberto Martinez. Puyol, stop. Hey. Stop. Sorry, Puyol's got a injured paw that he keeps licking. And if he keeps licking it, he's going to go in the cone of shame. All right, so no licking it. My good baby. There's my good guy. Good boy. All right. All right, folks. So, you know how I like to start it out. While I gray out the folks that are injured, give me one player in the chat that you want in your starting 11. Give me the one. You have to pick your first player that you're going to build it around. It can be from defense, midfield, offense. Who is your number one starter, guaranteed? You're building your starting lineup. Who's the first player you put on the board? Let me know as I mark out these injuries, which include Aguero, Braithwaite, Dembele, Fati, Pedri, Alba, and Balde, all injured. So I have to take down their opacity because they are unavailable. So that goes down, zip, 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 right there. Okay. So here's who we got to build our lineup. Somebody needs to let me know who's the number one pick, and we are getting some love for Araujo today. I love to see that, folks. That, you know what that shows me? That shows me that we have an educated community here. The undefeated community shows the love and respect when it is deserved. Araujo, big time last match. Coming up, getting the late equalizer, and he almost got one earlier too, if not for a huge save from the Granada keeper. So Levi, of course, says Busquets. I feel like that's a troll. I love you, Levi. Levi says Araujo will be tired. Listen, we might see some rotation in the starting 11 because we just played on Monday, but these guys, it's early in the season. You can play 2 matches in a week. You definitely can. So the chat says Araujo, and you know what? I don't disagree. I really don't disagree. So we're going to grab Araujo. We're going to bring him on over here. Excuse me. We're going to put him in our starting lineup. Bangerang. All right. From there, let's just go ahead and build out of the back. We got to give him a center back pairing. We did see Eric Garcia start in the last match. I think that's what you're going to see quite often is a rotation of those center backs. PK, excuse me. PK may not be starting week in, week out in La Liga. We need to look to the future. Eric Garcia, Araujo, Mingueza, even Langley is part of that future. So for PK, I think he starts this match, actually. I think he starts this match, and here's why. I think he starts because after drawing with Granada, we're going to be focused on getting 3 points. He is one of our captains. He's a leader in the back. I think he plays Thursday, but then rests on Sunday. That's what I'm thinking happens. Coffee at Dawn saying Umtiti. I don't know. He's match fit, apparently. I don't see him getting in the starting lineup, though. Now, we've got a little bit of a curveball here for our wingbacks because Alba and Balde are injured. Dest is our only right back, but right now he's also our only left back. So while we have some other options at right back from players who aren't naturally a right back, we don't have anybody else that can play a left back besides Dest. And he looked great. He looked amazing. Better than what he looked like playing on the right-hand side. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if you disagree in the chat. But I believe that Dest may have just won himself a starting spot on the left-hand side for this Jordi Alba injury. That leaves us on the right with going with either Mingueza or Sergio Roberto. I think the days of Sergio Roberto at right back are done and over outside of extreme desperation. So let's go Mingueza. That's going to leave Roberto available for the midfield if we do go there. But you know, first and foremost, it's going to be Frankie de Jong holding us down. He's my number one draft pick in the midfield each and every time. Around him, I don't think we're going to see much of a change from Ronald Koeman. I don't think it's going to happen. So I think Busquets comes in. And then we're left with the question, of who's going to pair with them. Is it going to be Roberto? Is it going to be Coutinho? Is it going to be Ricky Puig? Could Demir drop back down and we see maybe Memphis, De Jong, and Coutinho up top? That's a possibility. If I know Ronald Koeman, and I feel like I do, I think that Ronald Koeman is going to go with the same lineup in the midfield and go with Roberto. I think we got to get ready for this midfield pairing to be the go-to until Pedri comes back. Not super happy about it. I'd rather see Ricky Puig. I would rather see Gavi. I would rather see Demir. I would rather see Coutinho in the midfield and put Luke de Jong up top just to have some creativity in the midfield. But if you look at the trend for how Ronald Koeman typically lines up his team, he doesn't like to make a lot of changes. Yes, we have 3 matches in, 7 days, 8 days? So maybe you see some rotation. If we do see some rotation, it could be Gavi in for Sergio Roberto. But I don't think this is the match. I think he's going to be very focused on getting 3 points against Cules, and then maybe look to rotate some more players over the weekend when we play on Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. Baldiola, how we doing, friend? Welcome to the channel. I don't know if you've been in here before, but welcome. Glad you're with us. I appreciate you participating in the chat, giving me some thoughts on your lineup. Vincent says Araujo for sure. Good morning to you, sir. Let's see. What else? Okay. So how do we feel about this so far? Of course, Ter Stegen. We get him between the posts. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, the big German keeper. Front 3. What do we got, friends? We can choose between Memphis, Luke de Jong, Coutinho, and Demir. That's our options for front 3. How are we going to line up? What do you think? Is Memphis going to be left-hand side with De Jong and Demir? Or is Memphis going to be striker with Coutinho and Demir? What do we think? Hey, baby. Hi, sweetie pie. Hi, sweetheart. My little baby. What do we think, folks? Cuda says Memphis all day. I agree. Is he going to be striker or is he going to be left wing? What do we think? Where are we putting Memphis? Memphis is certainly a starter. Hey, stop. Is it going to be center? Is it going to be left? That's obviously going to dictate who else goes around him. Levi says Memphis, Demir, and I don't know. You know what? Let's hope for a more attacking lineup. Let's hope he goes Memphis, Demir, and Coutinho. That's who we saw start against Granada. Am I right? I do believe I am correct in that. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for our starting lineup, folks. I'm pretty sure Ronald Koeman is going to stick with as close to his starting lineup against Granada as he can. Stop. Stop or it's the code. Stop it. Stop. Sorry. Pretty sure he's going to go with the same lineup he did against Granada, except he's forced to switch Dest because of Balde and Jordi Alba being injured, which is going to move Mingueza on the right-hand side. And then I think he sticks with the same lineup, midfield to forward. Referee, good morning, sir. Welcome, welcome. So what do you think? That's pretty sure that's what's going to be the starting lineup, friends. It's going to happen, Levi. Ronald Koeman has said they're going to rely on Coutinho. It's sink or swim for Coutinho. You can't leave him on the bench and just go, oh, well, if we play him, then we have to spend $20 million, blah, blah, blah. Spend the $20 million, okay? Spend the $20 million. Play him in the matches. If he doesn't cut it this season, sell him. All right? It's that easy. This is his last chance at Barcelona. I'm pulling for him. I'm rooting for him. I want to see it happen. Now's the time. Playing against Cules. They're lower in the table. Yes, it'll be a tough match. It's definitely not a guaranteed 3 points. But I think we're going to go in. I think we're going to have the same mentality we had against Granada, which was push forward, be aggressive, high line, high pressure. I'm in favor. I'm going to go... I'm going clean sheet. I'm going clean sheet because you know what? Aside from a little lapse in focus in the opening minutes, we played pretty well. Only allowed 2 shots on goal against Granada. So for those reasons, I'm going 2-0 Barca. I'm going for a goal from Memphis, and I'm going for a goal from Serginho Dest, cutting in on that right boot of his and curling one far post. Memphis, Dest, 2-0 to Barcelona. That's what we're saying. Make sure you tune in for the match. No interruptions this time, no late start. 3:30 tomorrow, Eastern Daylight Time. We're going to be doing a pregame show. We'll go over the official starting lineup. We'll talk predictions, and then we'll get right into the match. I'll be doing the commentary. We'll have the chat going so we can have a nice conversation during the match. We'll be all hanging out. This is your first time. Welcome to the Undefeated community. This is your invitation to join. All you got to do is subscribe, turn on notifications so that you don't miss any of the action here on the channel. We do Wake Up in Barca every Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Convert that for your time zone. We got people from around the world here. So 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for Wake Up in Barca. We will catch up and do a post-game match on Friday. But before that, we got Cules. So enjoy the rest of your day today. Come back, hang out with me Thursday for the match against Cules. And then we'll catch up for the post-match Friday morning for Wake Up in Barca. Everyone, I really do appreciate you driving the conversation today, hanging out, going over the lineup with me. Much appreciated start to my day. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Go out there and do great things, my friends. Thanks for tuning in and taking a ride. We'll see y'all next time. Mwah.